I always believed our marriage was a fortress. 12 years together, 2 beautiful kids, a home filled with laughter. We were that couple, the one our friends looked up to. I thought nothing could shake us, but I was wrong. The cracks started to appear so subtly, I barely noticed them at first. It began with her phone. It was always with her, face down on the table, a constant, silent companion. She'd smile at texts, a private, distant smile that wasn't for me. When I'd ask who she was talking to, she'd just say, "Oh, just a friend from work." I believed her. Why wouldn't I? This was Sarah, my Sarah. Then came the late nights at the office. "We have a big project," she'd explain, her voice tired over the phone. I'd have dinner ready, the kids bathed and in their pajamas, waiting for Mommy to come home. I'd eat alone, telling the kids Mommy was working hard for us. I was proud of her ambition. I tried to be supportive, taking on more at home so she could focus. But the late nights became more frequent, and the distance between us grew wider with each passing day. She was physically present, but her mind, her heart, they were somewhere else. The little things started to vanish. The good morning kisses, the hand-holding while watching TV, the inside jokes that only we understood. It was like our shared language was being slowly erased. When I tried to talk to her about it, she'd get defensive. "You're being paranoid," she'd say. "I'm just stressed from work." I started to doubt myself. Was I just being insecure? Was I imagining it all? I wanted so desperately to believe her, to believe that our fortress was still standing strong. The breaking point came on a Saturday afternoon. She was in the shower, and her phone, for once, was left on the nightstand. It buzzed, and the screen lit up with a name I didn't recognize, Alex, and underneath a message that shattered my world into a million pieces. "I can't stop thinking about our talk last night. You get me in a way no one else does." It wasn't a confession of a physical act, but it was so much worse. It was a confession of emotional intimacy, a connection that was supposed to be mine. It was an emotional affair. Confronting her was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. The tears, the denials, then finally, the truth. Alex was her work friend. Their late nights weren't about projects. They were about sharing secrets, dreams, and frustrations. He was the one getting the smiles meant for me. He was the one she was sharing her soul with. She swore nothing physical had happened, but the betrayal cut just as deep. A part of our marriage had died right there in our bedroom, quietly, without a single dramatic scene, just a quiet text message. Now, we're navigating the aftermath. The fortress I thought was unshakable is in ruins. We are trying to rebuild, brick by painful brick, with the help of a therapist. Some days, I see a glimmer of the old Sarah, the woman I fell in love with. Other days, the silence is deafening, filled with unspoken questions and the ghost of her emotional affair. I don't know if we'll make it, if trust can ever be fully restored. This journey is a stark reminder that the deepest wounds aren't always visible, and that the most dangerous threats to a marriage can be the ones you never see coming. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've been through something similar, remember you're not alone. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more real-life stories.